Nah, but yeah, let's get into this.
Hey, we just watched it. Got to talk about X-Men 97,
Oh,
dog.
for sure, for sure.
Came out earlier today. I need to start watching it towards midnight, honestly.
Why?
Well, because I'm up anyway, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I'm anticipating it every week. You feel me?
So when did you watch it? When you got up this morning? Or you watched it last night?
Right now with you. This was
Oh
my
yeah,
first
yeah,
time.
yeah, 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 yeah. I'm tripping.
Shit, 30 minutes
Yeah, I
ago.
thought that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know. I usually watch it when I have time. Since we're planning to record on Tuesdays, um, I was planning to on Wednesdays and then take notes
Yeah.
and stuff. So this one threw me off. I usually watch it on Wednesday, just chill and. Oh yeah, X-Men 97. Yeah, it wasn't an advancement of the Apocalypse storyline,
Yeah.
but it definitely was necessary, I believe. What did you think of the episode?
I really enjoyed it. You know what I mean? And the original X-Men series comes from that time period of like Saturday morning cartoons where not every episode was building into some big overarching story. You know what I mean?
True.
And plus, like you said, with everything they were doing with Wolverine, like it was important for the character. So I don't mind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, like I was telling you before we started recording, like I think it's important that he got his adamantium claws back
Yeah.
sooner rather than later.
I do wish we had a little bit more time without him. You know what I mean?
I just think, especially with the kind of character that Wolverine is,
Mm-hmm.
he is very insecure.
True.
He's definitely power oriented.
Absolutely.
Definitely has confidence in his skills a lot more than I feel like himself personally.
Mm-hmm.
So I think for him to be important to the story, he definitely has to be at full force.
I feel that.
So if we're gonna advance that, especially with Apocalypse, because that's big villain, big X-Men villain.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, you're gonna need Wolvie.
Absolutely.
So
But like, and I think Morph was talking about it a little bit in the episode too. But they were bringing in those themes of like, yeah, these two alphas. You know what I mean? Always trying to outdo each other.
yeah,
Wolverine being insecure, and like, I think that could have been a little bit cool to explore more in depth.
I just are we. Is that what we want to spend episodes on?
Yeah, that's true. And they're already down one compared to the last season. They're
Yeah.
doing 9 episodes instead of 10.
Right.
Yeah,
So I mean, this is episode 5. So is that what we want to spend our time doing?
yeah, that's true.
Cause yeah, I mean that's always that can be figured out in later seasons. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean, or different forms of
Yeah,
content. Um, yeah, I just don't think for what it means now. I don't think that's something. I don't even think that's something that he can figure out. He's not gonna figure that out not being at full power.
yeah.
Like Wolverine's not the type of guy to figure that out when he's down and out.
When you're asking him questions, you know what I mean.
He's
He
gonna
wants
be
you to get up out his face.
and he's
You
gonna
know?
get more mad and do that. Wolverine's the type
Yeah,
of guy who like Wolverine almost has to go over the edge
absolutely.
and he and hurt somebody and then
I thought he was going to go feral. I'm not going to lie. In the comics, he definitely turned into more of a beast, and I thought that's what they were
yeah
alluding to. And they did it a little bit with spoilers, but the aliens that they created, you
yeah
feel me?
yeah. I mean that was definitely it was. I think the aliens kind of made the episode feel less connected.
Absolutely.
But if you know X-Men, yeah, it does go to sort of that beast mentality, that
Yeah,
otherworldly, that like uh, animalistic,
for sure.
nature. So yeah, no, I think it was really good.
I think I would have enjoyed the Captain America inclusion, with the teaser last episode, and especially it being based around the Weapon X program and him being the first one. I think that would have been, it could have been fun.
Yeah, I think that was foreshadowing because I do believe that in the comics that um, they do something with Cap and Widow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with Wolvie specifically. I believe I could be completely making that up, but I believe they do.
What's up with Wolverine dying and screaming out Jean, after she's having a child and like being committed to like the X-Men is deep with the romance.
Yeah. Well, that's. I mean, the thing is with Jean and Wolverine, they have the understanding that no one else will ever get. Like Jean can't relate to Scott in the way she can with Wolverine because they have immortal curse.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what their love is found on. And that's where, because, you know, she's Phoenix, that's where that's coming from. And that's where Wolvie gets it. And she's the only person that understands him.
Yeah.
And he can never get close to anybody, but she's the only person he can get close to because she's eternal, you know, like as well. So
Absolutely.
So I get it. That's the only person who gets him. That's you know, that's the only person who, I mean, he's naturally gonna be. I mean, like a dog, bro. Like, you know, like
Facts.
he's gonna be overly infatuated. But yeah, Morph turning into Gene.
Playing with his brain.
Yeah,
You know, that way.
yeah. I don't know. That guy's just messed up, and
Well, not only turning into Gene, but also turning into Cyclops. He was antagonizing him on both
oh yeah,
sides.
yeah,
you
yeah.
feel me?
Turning into Cyclops and like, yeah, I knew you were gonna listen to your superior. I was like, ooh, all right, okay. So no, that was definitely fire. I definitely liked that episode. Excited to see where they go for episode 6.
I think we're going to be starting it in the 90s. Apocalypse is
'Cause
already on
Apocalypse
his way
did that.
back. They just went back from the last episode. I mean, we're instead of, what was it, 2000 BC or whatever it was. You know what I mean? I think it's picking up in the 90s, and I think it's going to get going fast.
Yeah. Because what, they took ship and went, okay.
Or no, I don't.
No,
I don't
because
think
Apocalypse has ship. How did they get?
Apocalypse doesn't have ship. Ship was crashed, and Magneto crashed ship into the into the black hole. So
I'm
ship
like,
is
I'm
out of the
tweaking.
equation.
Yeah, yeah,
At
yeah.
least in the past.
Yeah, no,
in
I'm
the
tweaking.
future, that's another situation.
Yeah. So how did they? Oh yeah, I need to refresh my memory.
Because right now, in the
'Cause how did-
future at least, there's Cyclops and Jean. They just went to ship. You know what I mean? For Nathan, and then went on the run. So they got to bring that portion together. That's probably what the next episode is going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, no, I completely like forgot that episode because like the glaring things at me are Charles,
Yep.
Magneto.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm thinking. I'm like everything else doesn't even matter because Magneto, bro.
Magneto's the GOAT, and he has been the GOAT to X-Men 97 the entire time.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. So I'm interested to see if they, I mean, if they do something fully with that storyline right now, or if they just hint at it and characters get to feel the grief and just kind of exploring those emotions more, because Charles and he was having those flashbacks, you know.
I mean, if Charles explores that grief, it's probably going to end the world, though.
That's
Like, what's the name his name in the comics? Charles and Magneto morph into
Onslaught.
one. There it is.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what they're building towards,
Yeah.
or at least it seems like he had the mental connection to
But
Charles.
yeah, but I don't. The thing is with Onslaught, and that's what a lot of people were saying too, that they think it's going to be Onslaught. Is like, I don't know. I guess I'd have to look in origin of Onslaught too, but he's their mind baby. So how do you do that without Magneto's mind?
When he died, or at least like when Apocalypse was holding him there, Charles was talking to him mentally. Like they made a visual for the connection of them talking psychically. I don't know. Maybe they do some comic book hoopla, you know?
Yeah. Is Charles' power strong enough to where just their mere memories can create?
Hell yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like what
yes.
level? I mean, I know his level of power is crazy, but like, is that what we're going for? And how do we make that make sense? Is my big thing.
I think they've made crazier things make sense in comics.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. No, definitely excited for the next episode.
Well, and I just realized Charles has his helmet. You know what I mean? A physical manifestation of what he was.
True.
Like he could really like feel some grief.
True. Yeah. No, that's going to be insane. I'm very excited to see how they explore that. And
absolutely.
If not the next episode, the coming episodes after that. Because, yeah, there's not too many after that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. X-Men 97. What do you give it so far? A 5-star rating. What do you give it so far?
It almost sounds like I'm lying because I feel like the entire thing has always been a 5-star series for me. You know what I mean? Like the writing, how they approached this, especially throughout the first season. Yeah. Bo DeMaio got complications for this season, but it was already finished by the time he started having issues. Yeah. So like the story that they've presented, it's been 5 out of 5 for me.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say don't mince it. Like We don't have to look for critiques. That's all. I'll give it a 5 out of 5 too. I think just the attention to detail, the allowing it to be comic driven, the
even the animation. I love the layer of grain they put over everything. You know what I mean?
Yes,
like
the revitalization of the X-Men 97 original series.
Yeah. Do you think it could spread to other of the more of those 90s cartoons? Like Spider-Man's popped up a couple of times now. You know what I mean? Do you think it can become a little bit more like a renaissance?
I believe so. But I don't think that other things deserve it because they get more play than X-Men does. Everything gets more play than X-Men. You know what I mean? We're already working on brand new days coming out, stuff like that. So it's like, and they came out with that Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So that was good. And it was a different animation style. So I could just see them trying to play with more things on the animation style because they don't have to rely on the fan service.
Absolutely.
Because we're giving you all these Spider-Man things.
Yeah.
So whatever. We're going to service you fans in the movies.
Yeah.
And we're going to explore all this other stuff. Introduce, because they introduced Scorpion. Mm-hmm. And, why can't I think of his name right now?
In Brand New
Tombstone.
Day?
No, in the show.
Oh.
The cartoon show. Yeah, so they introduced Tombstone and his origin, and they introduced Scorpion. So those things definitely matter. I think they use Spider-Man more animation, more for that. X-Men. They're not going to make another, you know what I mean?
Well,
X-Men
not even
movies.
Spider-Man specifically, but one team that I think could really use a little bit of love from that is the Fantastic Four. You know what I mean? After this movie, it got mixed reviews. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so to get audiences just more acquainted with these stories, especially when movies have been flopping not flopping, but
But you also don't want to bring
too much into the pot.
No, because you're taking the main villain. Mm-hmm. And you already made him some other thing.
Yeah.
So how do you tell the story of Fantastic Four without Victor Von Doom?
True.
And I think they did an okay job in the movie, but it's I don't really care where you go from here. Now you made Tony. Absolutely. Or whoever he is.
Do you think it's going to be Tony?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. I don't necessarily really know.
I really appreciate the lengths that they've gone to keep everything for this movie under wraps. Compared to Brand New Day, they were literally dropping photos from the set for promotional content. Yeah. You know what I mean? Everything with Doomsday has been so close to the chest.
Yeah. No, they were just talking about it at They were talking about it at was it Billy and let me see.
Billy.
Yeah, it's why can't I think of what it's called?
I don't know. That's not enough. I don't know who Billy is.
They showed Doom's Throne.
Billy sound like
Billy 26. Yeah.
Yeah, this is new to me. Billy sound like you ever seen The Other Guys? Dirty Mike and the Boys.
Yeah. It do sound like something like that. No, yeah. Well, because that's when I was just watching stuff, I was like, who the hell, Billy? Because it was Robert Downey Jr. He's like, yeah, Billy, we love Billy. I'm like, Billy, boy.
So this is my first time. Who's Billy?
Right. I'm like, what? Okay.
Anybody who you say their name twice, can't trust them.
Yeah, no, for sure. You got two first names and they're the same? Where do I need to look up Marvel, bro?
I was gonna say none of this look like.
I'm telling you.
Let's see.
I don't know. They got Billy, Bobby,
Millie Bobby Brown.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. What?
Talk about Bobby Brown. Everybody talking.
Right. There we go. Yeah, because have this with Xavier. They have the Avengers.
You know, I did see something from this.
Yeah? I was going to say you probably did. And they have Doom's Throne.
Yeah.
So,
Billy. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah. Black Panther. That's what I was saying. It's in Shanghai. I'm like, Billy, bro.
Billy, Shanghai.
Yeah.
They over there.
And then, they got the... So that's what I'm curious with the...
Did you see the poster that they ended up releasing?
For what?
Doomsday.
I didn't.
No?
Maybe
I got to
can't...
get your opinion on that, man, because
Maybe I did.
I know I'm specific. You feel me? So, like, let me see here.
Cool. Can you airdrop it to my iPad?
Yes, probably. Yeah.
And then I can just open it when you send it?
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I don't know.
That's some big brain activities. Every
I'm a big brain kind of guy.
once in a while.
Better than never, nigga.
Hey, 60% of the time, it works every time.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, you a Sex Panther type of nigga too. Sounds like a baby's diaper filled with Indian food.
Here, you should be getting it like right now.
Yes, sir. I got it. Actually, I do think I saw this because Loki's in the middle
Yeah.
of all that. Yeah.
He's real small. Like
Real small, and then they got it the same color. You know, he's trying to be hidden for sure.
Now, personally, I'm a hater. I don't really like this poster. I feel like this poster is super lazy. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like. I mean, what else would you do?
I mean, like they've gotten creative before. You know what I mean? Like you remember when Age of Ultron was coming out, they had that one. They released that one poster of all the Avengers fighting through the bots, the Ultron bots. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And showed you the whole cast, showed you the conflict. You know what I mean? Got the point across, but like with a little bit more love. You know what I mean? Like this I just feel like it's a really bland, stale image. Like if you told me somebody in like Indonesia was trying to prank everybody and make them think like, yeah, some same trailer we just watched, some crazy shit like that. You know what I mean? If you told me that was this, I'd believe you 100%.
No, when I saw it too, I was like, well, are these the actors? First of all,
it looks like it could be like AI rendered.
That's
stills.
what I'm thinking because we still got old. That's what messes me up with these movies, man. So, Doomsday's already made.
Yes. They for sure have photos from that. Like,
yes.
Professionally taken photos.
So, why with the X-Men? I don't know. I guess we're doing we're doing multiverse stuff. Like, that's what confuses me, bro, because I'm like, how does that make sense? Because you just are trying to get Adam Driver in as Magneto. But
what happened?
Yeah, that's what like the thing is going on. I don't know if it's like how true it is or not, but that's what the big buzz is going around, like Adam Driver as Magneto. That's the big question. It's like, what are they trying to do? Because you want to make, I mean, personally, I want Charles and Magneto to be colleagues as opposed to
immediately like enemies.
No, I'm just saying like being able to be in a, or just being like the same age, just being around the same age. I don't want it to be like Adam Driver and then it's like Charles is old, and then do you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I just don't know if they're gonna try to work the same dynamic. And then if he's young, are we gonna stay with the whole like Jewish internment camp?
I was gonna say that's where it gets really complicated because he was a World War II survivor.
Exactly. So when are you placing it? So if it's gonna be placed.
I mean,
I'm just saying like the other movies because now it's that you can. Oh, this is in universe, whatever. This is in.
I think you can get away with a lot, like depending on your mutation. You know what I mean? You age slowly. We already see that with Logan.
Yeah, but Magneto's never had that.
Yeah,
you can't change. You can't just change a character. That's a whole new character.
They change characters all the time.
Yeah, but not Magneto, and not in a big way like that.
I mean, he's died, come back to life before, even after he's been old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Magneto's been reborn multiple times, so like they can definitely find ways around it.
But I think he's been reborn as Magneto, not as
new.
You know what I'm saying? Like how are we gonna bring that about? Is but that's why people that are smarter than me, smarter than you, and nerdier than both of us put together.
Nah, for real.
I got to try to figure this out. So
I don't think Adam Driver's the guy for that though. I don't know though. I mean, you've seen him in Black Klansman. He could muster up some hate.
Yeah, no, he definitely can. For sure. Yeah, no, it's exciting. Definitely Marvel. What Marvel's doing is very exciting. Very exciting.
It's a good time to be a comic book fan
Yeah,
right now.
for sure.
You know what I mean? Between the last couple of years, we've gotten a whole new DC universe that I enjoy a lot. Didn't care for Supergirl like that, but I enjoy James Gunn's
Yeah,
scene.
we're gonna leave Supergirl out of this conversation, and
Nah, it's fine. I don't
yeah,
want to talk about that
yeah.
anyway.
All right. What are you thinking about the Odyssey? How are your feelings? Like, what are you anticipating it coming out? Do you want to go watch it? Are you trying to go see it? Is it very important for you to watch it in 70 millimeter?
A friend of mine, Kyler, actually reached out to me when I was working, and we're going to see it tomorrow at like 7:30.
Nice.
I'm excited for it. You know
Nice.
what I mean? I do think,
Are you going in the 70 millimeter IMAX?
as far as I know,
You better.
as far as I know, I didn't follow up much because I was working. You know
I
what I
would say
mean?
you
But
better double check because I mean, I personally want to see it in 40x. Me and Evan were actually having a conversation about this. I want to see it in 40x just because I don't feel like I would care too much to see it in the 70 millimeter. But also, the thing about 70 millimeter is that it cuts out part of the movie, or like it's gonna change your aspect ratio because it goes taller.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how people are trying to make it seem is that it cuts out part of the movie. I'm sure that's not how it'll happen, but will the rendering matter? Will the ratio matter
and see,
for
that's
that?
where I don't know if I'm a real cinema nerd, cinema freak or not because I
That
don't necessarily care.
that's
You
what
know
I would
mean?
rather
Like,
have. Like we're riding horses and
mm-hmm.
the chairs going with the gallops, or
Yeah.
like when we went to see Fantastic Four, I really enjoyed that
You know what other
experience.
movie was really fun in 4DX? I seen Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and with all the Namor stuff, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
splashy. It was
Well, and that's what
dope.
I'm thinking with like, because they're gonna be on a boat. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like that's
yeah, that's true.
so there's gonna be water. There's gonna be. I think this is a good movie to get all of the effects of a 40x.
I think my first viewing though, I gotta be still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's just me
I
in
just yeah
particular. Because
yeah
I could, you know me, whenever I'm watching stuff, I can get caught up in the experience.
yeah
Like when I seen Revenge of the Sith in 40X, I
right
was in it. I just get hit in the back. It's like,
yeah. No, I think it's definitely. I mean, it's a Christopher Nolan movie, so it's gonna
yeah,
be great. It's gonna be a great
absolutely.
movie.
I mean, like star-studded cast too.
Yeah, I mean that's been causing a lot of controversy,
I
but
mean,
I don't. That doesn't necessarily bother me as much. Like the cast doesn't
yeah.
bother me, but I think I'm not like a Greek mythology nerd or a historian buff or like a you know what I mean, a history buff, like
Yeah,
a major historian. But um, I don't know. I don't want y'all just talking regular.
that's true. I mean, like,
I don't need everything to be like so proper and like exactly down to how they were like certain words. But
I do kind of think you need that though, because like me personally, yeah, I think there's something really beneficial that audience get to immerse themselves in the experience whenever there are different languages or dialects. You
yeah,
know what I mean? And you really cater to that,
yeah,
because truth be told, they ain't gonna be talking the
yeah,
same way in ancient Greece.
right, yeah. I just don't know if it matters too much to me unless they go overboard.
Mm,
Because I think, like, I mean, it's not like they're going to be saying father anyway, because what they're talking about is Tom Holland refers to his dad as dad.
oh, I mean,
And
yeah.
but I
See,
think those are small things that add to the times. Calling like
hmm
if you're just saying father, they're not gonna say dad, or at least it makes it
hmm
feel more like it. So it's like, is that a product of just being lazy? Because
see,
you start doing it and you can't help it. If you just don't care, it's like fuck it. I don't care. So now
hmm
everything's kind of the littlest details, and now it's just kind of out of it.
yeah.
I think those are the type of things that take me out of it.
Yeah, I get that. This is my first time hearing about that Tom Holland thing and like
Yeah.
the debacle with the father situation.
Yeah, and it's just little things like that. I mean, people have been pointing out like, well, there's no Greek actors, blah blah blah. I'm like, I
We've been
don't
seeing
know.
that in movies forever, though.
I
You
was
know
gonna
what I
say, are
mean?
we
They be over in
surprised?
Egypt,
Yeah,
no Egyptians nowhere in sight. You know
right.
what I mean? So like we've been groomed to be all right with that.
Yeah, yeah. But the big thing is that they're getting, compared to Troy, the movie Troy,
Mm,
which was done so well.
yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
how can you even top that? Which I get the frustration, but I don't know. Who cares now? Like, I almost wish that
Comparison is.
if we can get that cast for the Odyssey, just because of how much
Mm,
of, excuse me, how big of a story this is. Like,
Mm-hmm.
this is the Odyssey, the Iliad, the Odyssey. You know, Homer is such the influential piece in writing. Like, this was the first epic. Like,
Yeah.
you know, so
I
yeah.
mean, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's definitely be interesting to see. What's up? What were we saying?
Well, I was just gonna say, like, with a story like the Odyssey, it's been retold so many times. I'm not necessarily comparing it to Troy in my brain. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's something that can definitely stand alone just because, like, how many times it's been done. Like, what's like, Hamlet? You know what I mean? Like, the story of the Odyssey is one of the most prolific stories of all time.
Yeah, I agree. It is one of the most prolific stories of all time, you know, so I don't I'm not comparing it to that, but I think people are just like, damn, if I'm getting the Odyssey,
Mm-hmm.
I want it to be perfect. I want
Yeah.
it to be that star. I want the casting to be so down to the T. Like, like that it's, I just get immersed. That's part of the immersion. I want to feel like
Yeah.
I'm there with the people,
Yeah.
but then you still like the movies because whitewashed is the message
It's
of
the
Hollywood.
norm.
You know what I
That's
mean? It's the norm.
the
Yeah. So I don't know. I think people easily get over it. I think it's gonna be a great movie. Like, Christopher Nolan don't miss. So
at all.
yeah,
In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
yeah. But I just don't like the 70 millimeter move because I feel like we're just trying to be abstract and
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, and stuff like that really, really matters to Christopher Nolan. And
right.
that's
No,
been
and that's
known.
what
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
That's
Like,
his whole shit though. So I
yeah.
get it. I get it. And it's like, um, yeah. My roommate's a really big Christopher Nolan fan. That's his favorite director. So I get it. Like, he wants to go see this because you specifically like this dude.
Absolutely.
Like, I like Rob Zombie. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I like stuff like that. So we just kind of differ in that aspect. But it'll be interesting to see. He's trying to tell me to go into it with an open mind, which I don't think that I'm not. But I just know from my experiences, like, I think I would like 40X better.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I get that.
But I'm going to go see it 70 millimeter, and it's going to be awesome still. So
You know,
I'll see it twice.
on the complete opposite side of the spectrum as far as movies go, did you hear they're coming out with the new Austin Powers?
Um, I think so. He actually was watching Goldmember the other day.
Really?
And I think we kind of went a little back and forth about it, or not back and forth, but like,
What are your feelings? Because we've been seeing it a lot with, like, Scary Movie now. You know what I mean? Like, they've been rebooting everything, and now comedies are the next thing up.
yeah, I don't think that. I don't really care.
Fair.
Like, I mean, I think for someone to do this and actually make it good and interesting and not just some piece of shit, I think Mike Myers is the person to do it. I think that he is extremely funny. I think that he did his character so well to a point where we want to see any iteration. Like, we want to see a baby fat bastard.
Real.
You know what I'm saying?
Real.
Like,
Yeah.
even it's like, oh, well, it's not mini me, but it's like, yeah, no, I wouldn't mind seeing a baby fat bastard because I know that's gonna be funny.
Absolutely.
That's gonna be hilarious.
Absolutely.
So, I don't mind it. I don't have any feelings toward it. I don't think. What
Is
do you
it
think about
something you think you would go to the theaters and watch, or just wait for it to come out?
See, I'm not a big movie guy. I think that's
Oh,
where everybody
man.
loses me. Like, I don't care to go see it.
I love going to the movies.
No.
That's like an experience for me.
See, I want to sit at home. I want to, have something, you know what I'm saying, something with me.
Yeah.
I want to, maybe have a drink, maybe get up, pause it, take a piss. Like,
Fair.
I like being in control of my experience, and I don't feel like being at the movies is.
No, I
all
love
the
the
time.
communal experience it provides. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, and I think that's why I like to go to 40X because now I'm getting something that I can't get at home. Like, I
Yeah.
physically can't get that
yeah,
experience.
that's fair. Yeah,
Like, if I'm just gonna go sit down and watch a movie, I can just go sit at home and watch a movie.
it's real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got good sound bar, subwoofer, like. But yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, I think that's why, because I don't like going to the movies. I don't care for it.
Nah, I love seeing things relatively close to when they release. So there's a lot of people in the theater with you. You know what I mean? I love being able to hear people's reaction, and, like, also the side of not to feed the man or nothing like that, but you know what I mean? When it comes to movies, your dollar really shows where your attention is. You know what I mean? And, like, That's part of the reason why I've avoided everything for this new Avatar movie. It's been out for months on streaming, or not on streaming, but like through leaks and everything like that.
Yeah.
Everybody already knows the plot. I've avoided it completely because I want to go pay to watch that.
Yeah.
You know
I'm
what I
gonna
mean?
do both.
Yeah,
So
fair.
that's why I already watched it.
You already watched it?
Yeah. That's why. Yeah, I watched it.
It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was good. It was a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the thing. Like I watched it at home, and I'm like, I want to go watch it, and like I want to go watch every movie in 40x. I do not care. I love that, bro. Chair rumbling. I'm holding my popcorn. I'm like,
No, I hate it, man. I was over there trying to eat.
Well, y'all didn't tell me that it was about to start doing that, so I'm spraying water on my face. I'm bro, what is that?
Yeah, over
You're
here
like,
trying to get a
spray
drink.
water, and the next thing you know, it starts. Oh, you didn't tell me to do that. The popcorn moving, my phone falling down in the crack. I'm like, dang, all right. So now I see now. Now I like it.
Yeah.
It's like when you're
for
scared at first, and it's like, all right, let's do it again.
No, for me, it's definitely something to do for certain movies. But I have to see something first and then have the realization, like, yeah, that'd probably be great in 40x.
Yeah, no,
You know
that's
what
the
I
big
mean?
thing with the plot. I'm like, okay, so what are they doing?
Yeah.
I need all four elements. Like, you need to be by fire so it gets hot.
The earth, wind, and fire.
Right,
at the
I need
moment.
everything, bro. I need the rumbling. I need everything.
Yeah,
like
that's
why I'm
fair.
thinking like the Odyssey would be good. Fantastic Four was good when we went to see it. Like,
Absolutely. We did see Fantastic Four in 40x.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of movies in 40x.
yeah,
lately.
that's what I'm saying. It's a good. It really does like add to the experience.
Yeah,
Well. Yeah,
absolutely.
for sure. So, yeah, excited to see the Odyssey. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. I mean, no matter what, that story's just crazy. So, but yeah, we can probably kick it off now. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. I think that was good for episode 1. Cool. Yeah, so I can just wrap it up. Yo. All right, we appreciate you tuning in. Once again, I'm Jav,
I'm Jure.
and we'll see you next time. Peace.